doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
I want waffle fries.
Don't talk to anyone. Don't touch anything. Don't do anything. Don't interact with anyone. And try not to look at anything.
I don't get it.
Yesterday someone commented on one of my videos saying disabled people are a waste of space. And you know what I say to them? I'm going to take up more space now, just to annoy you.
And I am the idiot with a painted face in the corner taking up space. But when he...
Oh, hey, Emma.
Hey man, what's up? What you doing?
Just some Duolingo.
Oh nice, what languages?
Oh, no, you know, the usual.
Oh come on, let me see. Japanese and Russian. Have a new hyperfixation, do we?
Hey, can you shut the fuck up?
You may not like it, but you better learn how. 'Cause it's your turn now. Now you stop. You wanna talk about sex, but you're not allowed.
You don't look autistic. Oh, that's so funny, because you do. What's that supposed to mean? That's basically how I deal with that.
You've been acting more autistic since you were diagnosed. You're right, I am. Thank you for noticing. That's because I'm starting to accept myself more, and I'm trying to stop suppressing the behaviors that I naturally do.
We both got autism, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
And that's when it hit me. The best idea I ever had in my entire life. That's the worst idea you ever had in your entire life.
Screw on this, I can't take a joke.
You can dance, you can die, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl.
Last warning, do not touch Uh-oh.
Tommy, stop being sexist.
I'm not...
I have the kind of autism where you don't think I do until I say it, and then you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Things will get better. They always do. And then things will get worse. They always do.
Fellow autistics, friendly reminder that it's more than okay to like childish things. You're not weird, most toys are fun and provide sensory input, which is good for you. Don't feel ashamed.
You are not autistic. It is all in your head. Where else would the autism be? It is in my head. That is correct. I don't know what you're saying.
You want to know the coolest thing about finding out that I had autism? I used to not notice that I had sensory sensitivities. I assumed that stuff that was too loud for me was too loud for everybody else, but that adults were mature enough to do things like not cover their ears because of social reasons. And somehow when I finally realized this was a thing for me, it's not like all of a sudden I recognized all the sensitivities at once. It's like a continuing process. Like sometimes I'll just mentally check in with myself and I'll be like, what does this actually sound like? Yesterday, I realized that my shower makes a horrible noise all the time. Normally I don't realize because I tend to sort of daydream. I wouldn't quite call it dissociating, but that might be what it is. And so when I'm hyper-focused on something, or when I'm deep inside my mind, I manage to tune out the external stimuli. But then as soon as I let myself pay attention to the world around me, it's just like everything sounds horrible. Basically, all the sounds are bad. I've started wearing earplugs and earbuds, and I got some noise-canceling headphones, which hurt my head. But you can't really wear any of those things in the shower. Plus, I want to be able to clean the inside of my ears. I still can't figure out whether this was some kind of an info hazard or whether I was just suffering and wasn't allowing myself to realize it, and that even though the awareness brings additional suffering, it means that I can maybe mitigate it somehow and suffer overall less. Jury's out. I just realized that there's a little anime figure that one of my friends gave me, and you can totally see her panties from this angle, so maybe I should fix that.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna eat your girlfriend.
Why the fuck do you have a lemon for a head?
A lot of autistic people are accused of being self-centered when they respond to a person's predicament by relaying a similar situation or anecdote involving themselves. This isn't an example of self-centeredness, quite the opposite actually. This is an example of true empathizing. It's the autistic person's way of saying, I know and feel exactly what you're going through because I've been through it myself.
So, what do you do? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do you mean? Well, I do a lot of things. What specifically are you talking about? Oh, what do you do for a living, I guess? For a living, like to make money? I guess, yeah, I do some gardening. I dog sit. That's neat. I actually have a wedding coming up. I gotta remember to write that down. I do some childcare here and there. I sell some things on Etsy. Oh, I'm actually writing a cookbook right now for neurodivergent people. Cool. Do you have a background in mental health? Oh yeah. I've been mentally ill for 9 years now. That's not... what about cooking? Is that something you have professional experience in? Professional? No. No, I don't really do things professionally. I just dabble. I dabble professionally. I'm a professional dabbler. Yeah. Okay.